Rajasthan Royals had already logged out of this tournament and have had to endure another heartbreaking loss. This time coming against Kolkata Knight Riders. This, of course, is Rajasthan's ninth loss of the season, and they continue to remain in the bottom of the table. But what this win has done is kept alive the hopes of Kolkata Knight Riders to still have an outside chance of making it to the playoffs. They now sit at 11 points. They still have 3 games remaining, and if they are to win that, 17 points should be good enough to take them to the playoffs. But can they do that or not? That's something that we'll have to wait and watch. Let's just focus on this particular encounter and the things that KKR got it right. Finally, heading towards the business end of the tournament, they seem to have sorted their batting order. They've done the right call a few games ago by not having Quinton de Kock open. They've got Gurbaz, who's been decently successful at the top of the order. But the other thing that they've done, which has really worked out for them more so in this game, is get their batting order right, because that is something they weren't doing. Someone like an Ankriksh Raghuvanshi, who's been their standout batter so far, in one of the games was made to bat at number 9. Finally batting higher up the order, and he got those 44 runs to help set up a base for his team to get above 200 total. Along with that, contribution of Andre Russell, again that batting order. And with Andre Russell, it's not so much whether he's batting at 5, 6 or 7 or even at 3. It should be about how many deliveries he gets to bat. And up until now, KKR were making the mistake of not having Andre Russell get enough deliveries. He would come when there were about 12, 13, 15 balls to go, and then you really can't expect him to do his magic. This time, came in the 13th over, had enough deliveries to face, and which is why it gets you that 57 runs to ensure that you get to 206, which was going to be tough for any team to chase it down. Rajasthan, of course, at one point didn't even look like that 170, 180 could have been manageable, because there was 71 for 5. Chasing 206, 71 for 5. You thought game is done, dusted, buried. And from there on, you have a 92-run partnership between Shimron Hetmeyer and Rajasthan's prodigal son in Riyan Parag. Of course, the standout player in this partnership was Riyan Parag, because not only did he get 95 runs, it's the manner in which he got those 95 runs. For majority of that knock, he was batting at a strike rate of 250. From that situation where it looked like Rajasthan were well and truly out of this match, he brings them back from the dead. In fact, you reached a situation with 5 overs to go, and you need about 50 odd runs and 10 runs and over, 5 wickets in hand. And in that situation, with a Hetmeyer on crease, with a Riyan Parag on crease, both set batters, 90 plus run partnership, you're saying this is Rajasthan's game. So from a situation where it looked like completely KKR's game, you reached a situation with 5 overs to go in the match. It seemed like it was Rajasthan's game, and then they lose it from there. And that's been a trend for them this season. Many are close encounters, and they lost it this time. Hetmeyer gets out. Riyan Parag gets out on 95, trying to hit a 6 and reaches 100. That does not happen. Required run rate climbs. It eventually reaches 20 needed of the last over. And then once again, there was a twist in the tail. You had Shubham Dubey almost take 20 runs off Weber Baroda, but he only managed 17. Last ball, 3 runs needed. A nail biter, a run out there. They only get 1 run, not even a super over, and Kolkata Knight Riders win the match. So while many positives for Kolkata Knight Riders, once again Varun Chakravarti picking up 2 wickets. Sunil Narine, I think the player of the game so far, because it was his overs when I said that 5 overs, they need 10 and over, 5 wickets in hand. He bowls outstanding overs with that economy that he did. And Harshit Rana also chipping in ensured that Kolkata had 1 too many for Rajasthan to win. Plenty of problems for Rajasthan. Of course, Riyan Parag, one wonders when he can play a knock like this, where he seemed like a man possessed, getting to that 95, and then you get frustrated. You said this is a guy with so much talent, so much caliber, all the shots in the book he can play. Then why cannot he do it consistently? I know with such high risk cricket, you can't expect him to play a knock like this every game, but probably in a 14-game season, 4 games, if he could play like that and help his team across the line, and then others chip in, that takes you to 7 to 8 wins, and then you are in the playoff race. So that's the most frustrating bit about Riyan Parag. Here's a player who's been back to the hilt by the franchise, so never under pressure with his position in the team, gets to bat higher up in the order with enough deliveries to go, has all the shots in the book, and yet you don't get it consistently. Probably that's the reason that Rajasthan are where they are in the points table at the moment. Of course, blame can't only rest with Riyan Parag. I think if you look at this entire season, the players that they back haven't really turned it up. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, after that 100, has had 2 games where he's not able to get a lot of runs. Dhruv Jurel has had an underwhelming season. Problems galore for Rajasthan Royals, and which is why season for them done and dusted a few games ago. But a ray of hope remains for Kolkata Knight Riders. This was the match report in the Rajasthan versus Kolkata game that was played at the Eden Gardens. Do give us a like on the video if you're enjoying our content. Share it with your other friends who follow the IPL, enjoy cricket related content. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today.